What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be going ahead and checking out, can Rob Gronkowski be the player that we need him to be without abilities? Now, for those of you guys that have been watching the channel, shout out to you guys, the veterans that come in, show me support, and love every single video. You guys are the real MVP. I want to thank you guys personally for that, getting out here early no matter when a video was dropped and just showing that love. A lot of you guys were asking about, after I raid sold Kelvin Benjamin, what would I be doing? What was my plan? Why did I choose to do that at the time that I did? Well, I told you guys, I bought him for 1.7, got rid of him for around 2.6, 2.7. I wanted to make the millions of coins because we know that there's going to be other golden tickets coming out, but we also know that we're going to need coins to kind of experiment with the better coins, better cards when they come out later. So what happens is, I'm going to have to sacrifice a couple things. Now, Patrick Mahomes with abilities plays a lot better than other quarterbacks that I've used without abilities. Let me go ahead and explain that. Patrick Mahomes has one of the weirdest windups ever. It takes him about 7 years and 4 days to throw the ball, but it seems like EA has somehow tuned the game and he's able to release the ball a lot better. Now, if you guys remember, when he first came out, we tried him out, and it was still like the gunslinger wasn't really working. We weren't able to do a lot of the things that we wanted to do. So because of that, we had to go away from him, and we went to Aaron Rodgers. But then Aaron Rodgers started to suck, and then it's like, yo, these dudes is garbage. What are we gonna do? And so pretty much what happened was we ended up going out and figuring out a way to kind of change up what was needed. All right, we had to figure out, all right, if we just come out with a quarterback that has good deep throw accuracy, can we make those throws? Can those players do what they're supposed to do with a better release and give us a better opportunity to win the game? Or is it just going to be everybody is just the same no matter what? Because after we went from the fastest release with Aaron Rodgers, we've been trying to find somebody else that can do stuff. Well, lo and behold, Patrick Mahomes is a guy that we should be able to use for now. And I don't think that we're going to be able to use any other quarterback unless they have a stock 99 throw power. All right, so with Rob Gronkowski, I just want to go ahead and explain to you guys right now. I kept the abilities on him because this was going to be an experiment. And these are the 3 things that I have on him right now. If you guys wanted to play around and see what Gronkowski was all about, I would recommend those 3 because those are the most ideal ones. Not being able to get hit sticked is very, very huge because he kind of bounces off of it. And usually what happens when I had that on him, if you were trying to hit stick him, he would just like shrug you off, and I would usually go for 6. But again, we're going to just go ahead and try to not have him with abilities because we did recently raid sell Mike Evans because the dude was just garbage and I couldn't do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude was garbage. He was running around thinking it was sweet, and it just wasn't. So we had to do what was right for our franchise, and we got rid of Mike Evans. And I think we're going to go ahead and stay and keep it that way. I do have a feeling that somehow, some way, Gronk should get another card because, simply put, he's going to be a Buccaneer next year, and he retired. All that stuff was going on. It just seems like they're going to give him something else. All right, and if they do, we'll already have him ready to go once that does happen. If it doesn't, whatever, it is what it is. But I like the way that this guy goes up and gets the ball. It's in his traits to be clutch, to go up and aggressive catch, so it works out for us. It's a much better situation to be in, and we're going to choose somebody to go without abilities and throw streaks to. I like, the fact that we can go ahead and throw it to Gronkowski. So right now, with the way that we're trying to gear this up, I want everybody to understand, if you're still labbing streaks, I would recommend that you guys keep the abilities on because it makes it a lot easier for you to catch those streaks. Similar to the people that you play that run post routes, out routes, flags, those type of things, they keep the post flag elite on. So no matter if it's Tyreek Hill, we've all been mossed by somebody that has those abilities. It just makes it easier to catch the ball. So I'm at a point now where I've been labbing it and understanding the concept, and it actually makes sense the way EA has it because the height does matter, but they have to make sure that you're not really taking advantage of it unless you can get a really good interaction with the jump and where the ball is placed, which is why that throw power comes into play. You got to have the proper placement, else you can't get the ball to where that player is going to be. In the video where we had CeeDee Lamb, you would see we mossed somebody, but we were able to get that ball at the right position. But the bigger the receiver, the easier it is to get that ball placement, and the faster we can get the ball out with the better throw power and the velocity that the ball is coming out, all of that matters. So, pretty much you're going to want to, kind of keep that concept going. Look for the bigger players, see what's up with that situation before you just go willy-nilly and just say, you know what, I'm doing without abilities. I would definitely recommend trying it with the ability. So now we're going to go ahead and see how good is Rob Gronkowski, because to be honest, I haven't really tried it out in a live game to see what these guys can do without abilities. I usually only do it with the abilities. So this is actually going to be a huge test for us to kind of see if we can take it to the next level. Because if Gronk works without abilities, we can actually do other things to manipulate our offense and the utilization of our abilities. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can start to look around like, all right, who else should we put something on? Is there somebody else that we could have more success with on the field if we don't need to keep that offensive ability going? Now, this annoying formation right here, the ace slot, I want you guys to understand something. Somebody put out an ebook where, you know, you have your center with abilities and you get all day in the pocket or something like that, because that's what I've been hearing. I don't know, you know, because I don't really pay attention to what these guys do, but you guys give me the feedback and then you guys suggest that I do certain things. And I kind of tell you guys, like, look, you know, everything that happens in Madden, we should be able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pride myself on that, and I think together as a unit, we can kind of figure out what works and what does not work. But we're going to go ahead and break down some things, because once I figure it out, you see what I'm saying? Once I figure out what you're doing, that's when it's over. I got to know, does this guy want to block everybody and sit in the pocket? Because if so, I got to change my blitz angles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just keep everything the way it is. Right here, he just bags me, bro. Yo, bro, dude got abilities. He's coming right in. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. The ability aspect is huge. Right here, Grunk, okay, Grunk, you can't hold on to it? All right, cool. He doesn't have abilities. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take a look at that later. Will he get fired? It's a high possibility. You know what I'm saying, bro? Will we remove him from the team? Yes, it is definitely a high possibility. Now, you see how fast that ball's released? That ball is released really, really fast. Oh, you play basketball too? Through the legs, though? It's released extremely fast. So, oh, tears on your eye, bro. Prince? Bro, okay, whatever. What we're going to do is continue to monitor the way that he throws that ball, but that's a lot faster than he's thrown the ball for me the last time that we had him prior to him being raid sold. All right, before we had to walk into the locker room dressed as Winnie the Pooh with dark shades on, you know, pretty much he was throwing the ball like a complete idiot. Now, with Gunslinger, I see a dramatic difference. So we're going to go ahead and keep those abilities on. Now, we tried with Rob Gronkowski. We saw what happened with it. We pretty much know what this guy wants to do. He just wants to come out and block everybody and be an idiot the entire game. So we're going to have to go ahead and analyze the way we're going to stop this. All right, now you can clearly see that his center has abilities on. And this is what you guys are telling me about. Bro, you put certain abilities on your center. You have all day in the pocket. It is what it is. Yo, Gmia, you got to try it. I'm going to show you guys so that you understand. Madden is a game where there's a counter for everything. With the exception of the QB walk in Madden 09, there's always a counter. All right, so look, pay attention. He does not have all day. Okay, he blocks everybody. He thinks it's cute. He does not have all day. Now his center's going crazy, but we still screaming. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to get pressure. He's doing whatever he wants. He's fumbling, but now we figured out the proper blitz angles. So he's pretty much done. He's done. And then over there, I think he probably sent out more people. He thought it was sweet. He's going to go ahead and punt right now. And pretty much he knows at this point that everything that he thought was real is all fake. You know, he put abilities on your center, bro. Run around like, yeah, that's all done. But was his center putting in work? Absolutely. But you have to angle it differently. Now, Grunk, you have no abilities. Still goes up and gets that thing. All right, so we now know that Gronkowski can actually do it without abilities. And he's ready to go. So now it's going to be a problem, because he's probably worth more than what people are paying for him, because he doesn't need abilities to be a monster. Now, depending on how you use him, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. If you throw different type of routes to him, you're going to have to go look at his abilities and gear it towards what you do. A lot of you guys, like I said earlier, you run those post flags, you run, you know, deep ends, you put the abilities on them for those actual routes, and they will catch the ball. It's as simple as that. But when you start gambling the way I am, you can't really expect to always catch the ball. That's just the honest truth, like just being put out there for you guys to understand. You will not successfully be able to do it every single time. Okay, right there, that's mine. This dude right here, man, he has to go. Dude running zig routes thinking it's sweet. Go to the locker room, I'll meet you there. Go to the locker room. Yo, yeah, keep going. Yep, go right there. Go, yeah, there you go. Whoa, bro, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yo, bro, oh, look. If you got to go slap box with your goldfish, let me know. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, all right, you got to go. But look, the bottom line is, I think that we're on to something. I think that we should be able to, pretty much have more fun with the game now because we can see that without abilities, Gronk is good enough to be able to get that thing. But it's only one game. We're going to have to go ahead and see what else we can do. But I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. I would like for you guys to continue to be safe. There will be more content dropping soon. Until next time, one love.